Do you want to animate like this, or like this, or like, okay, maybe not like this, but like this? Well, you're in luck. With my ultimate object show animation guide, you'll be making the best object show animations on the planet. Okay, so before you can do any animation, you have to get an asset pack to animate in if you're not making your own assets. I use the Animate Sandy IV pack, but you can use anything you want for it. This one's pretty straightforward. Just open up Toonsquid and just make a new project. Call it anything you want. Okay, so this is the most important part, like one of the most important parts. If this gets messed up, then the whole animation is ruined. So, yeah. Okay, yeah, first, now you get the asset pack that you downloaded earlier in step 1. Then you can just choose a random character. I'll just choose MePhone 4S for no apparent reason. So, yeah. Also he has 2 assets, so I'll just use the first one. Use the marker stool. Yeah. Wait, no. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now we need to get the limbs. For the legs, when I eventually get the legs, okay, yeah, now you set the pivot point there, and then you shrink in it, and then you select the leg you want, and then you place it under. The leg is always a layer under the character body. And then you duplicate that layer, and then do another. And then put the second leg a little bit to the right or left, depending on which one you depending on where you put the first one. You can't have the legs too close or far apart. Now you need the arms, which are a bit different from the legs. You need to set the pivot point again. But one of the arms goes a layer above the character body. Yeah, so one of the just size it correctly, put it at the correct positioning. Like, it's sort of at the bottom. For me, for 4S, I think it's mostly at the bottom. At least that's how I pose my characters most of the time. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the camera as well. Yeah, the camera is essential for making the animation. Yeah, now we need to duplicate that layer, but place that one a layer below, and then rotate it, and then put it, and then position it. Okay, now just extend those, and now just extend those clips, and now we need the eyes. Yeah, let me just get these a layer above. Yeah. Yeah, just choose the right eye. In this scene, in the audio, I'll be using MePhone 4S is angry, so I'll use this eye. Even though it looks more surprised than angry, it'll make sense when I add eyebrows. Just let me enlarge it. Yeah, I think that looks good. Yeah. I just continue to test it to make sure it looks absolutely perfect. Then I just duplicate it. I don't really think there's anything wrong with keeping both of the eyes on the same layer. And then I also get the eyebrows. This makes MePhone 4S's angry expression look make it a lot more obvious. If the character is really having an expression, eyebrows always help. But unlike in human animations, you don't always need to have them. Next up, we need the mouth. Yeah, I think this is like one of the most important parts of the character body. I think every part is important, but just size it correctly, and also go to the select markers tool and select the mouth you want it to use. Now the character posing is officially complete. Yay!
Put that cookie down! No!
Lip syncing is an important part of the animation process, but it is very simple, but still, it can't be undermined. So, basically, now you just have to go to markers and then start doing it. You all know how mouths work. The F mouth makes the F and V sounds. The R mouth, like the normal mouth, makes like all the vowel sounds. The closed mouths make a b and p sound, and the O mouth makes the oo sound. I gave it the best explanation I could in that time. Sorry, but I feel like you get the idea. Now just watch this time. Now you can just watch this time lapse of the lip syncing. And the lip syncing is done. Movement is also another important step of animation. It really shows how your character feels. So yeah. And also everything about the movement has to be perfect, or else it'll look weird. So yeah. Also, I just screen record first and then record over and do audio over that. So that's why some parts feel awkward, because I'm waiting for parts to happen. So okay, so with the movement, I always like to start by doing it with the body. Yeah. The body is always first for me, because that makes it the easiest there for everything else to follow. I used a custom easing type, but you can use any type of easing from the library they have, as long as it fits the way your character feels. If they're feeling calm, do a very calm, slow curve. If they're feeling extreme, do something where they move back and forth quickly. Stuff like that really sells how your character feels. For the legs, when you move it, you always have to use something called the perspective tool. This allows you to stretch the legs in a certain way that allows for the legs to move lively. Like that, like this. I use the perspective tool a lot in my animations, and you should too. Then you do it for the other leg, add the perspective effect. Add the keyframe right before they start moving. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, so, and then just do it. And then just stretch it. For the arms, it's a lot more simple. Okay, as I was saying, for the arms, it's a lot more simple. You just have to position and rotate the arms. No effects needed. Yeah, set a keyframe right before they start moving. For the arms, you can also change the arm type if it's absolutely necessary. You can also do it for the legs, but for arms, it's a lot more frequent for you to be able to do that. you're doing that, then you always have to do it at the right time. I always do it. I always change the arm when there's a frame that changes a lot of movement. That way it looks that way it doesn't look unnatural. Then do that for the other. Then do that for the other arm. Position it, rotate it, and change the arm type if you need to. Yeah. Okay, that means the arms are complete, and now it's time for the face. Eyes are usually the hardest for me to move because of the fact that they're super small. So I always have to find tiny details that help me keep track of it. Like for this eye, there's a small shine on Mi Phone 4S's asset that helps that the eye is on. So I know to keep it there for the next part, when the movement ends. Yeah, you have to find something to keep track of. So yeah, you just have to position it right. It's a lot harder to do it here. It's easy to mess it up. Okay, now that eye looks good. The second eye is always a lot easier to move than the first because you just have to place it right near the first eye you moved. So yeah. Yeah, that also happens a lot. I sometimes accidentally move that diamond in the middle for some reason. I don't even know what the purpose of that is, to be honest. Even though this is supposed to be a tutorial video, I'm supposed to know everything about this. But anyway, yeah, for the eyebrow, you also have to do it too. Also, if you forget to add a keyframe right before the movement starts, then it all falls apart. So always forget to do that. So always never forget to do that. Did I say always forget? Okay, yeah. Yeah, do the same thing for the mouth. And yeah, just rotate and position the mouth. Just put it right where it's supposed to be. And now the first movement is done. You can also do a second movement if you really want to. If what the character is saying calls for it, I'll just do it. And since I already and if you are too, I'll just time lapse it since you already know the basic steps for it. I don't want to waste your time. animation is complete.
Put that cookie down! No!
This was honestly a really fun video to make since I've never done one of these animation tutorials before, but it was honestly really fun to make. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and actually made a good animation. Okay, that's all I got. Bye.